Hi, this is Emma, and welcome to Esoteric Detective. Recently, strange ships have been found drifting, with their crews dead, off the coast of Japan. Dubbed the Japanese ghost ships, because of their lifeless crews, no one really knows where their ships come from, or why they are in Japanese waters. At least 12 of these ghost ships carrying 22 decomposing bodies have appeared along Japan's northwestern shore since October. The last ghost ship so far was found at the end of November. Stay tuned as we count down 6 things we know about the Japanese ghost ships. Number 6. 2 of the 11 ships are most likely from North Korea. Evidence for this is that one of the boats had a tattered banner that looked like it could have been part of a North Korean flag. The boat also had a wooden sign with words that said Korean People's Army, which is the name of the armed forces in North Korea. A maritime expert said the ships looked like those used by defectors from North Korea. They are made of wood and are old and heavy, Yoshihiko Yamada told local news agencies. They can't travel very fast and the engines are not powerful enough to turn the ships against the currents. Number 5. The boats are very primitive in technology and build. Some of the boats look like something that would have been built 1,000 years ago. They have no GPS or radio systems. Most run on simple diesel engines which were in disarray and in need of repair. Although some have said that the boats might have been involved in drug smuggling went wrong, this has been dismissed by experts, who stated that there was no evidence of such on board any of the boats. Number 4. The bodies are not only dead on the boats, but they seem to have died in a very violent way. A number of the bodies don't have their heads attached. One boat that came ashore late October had 6 bodies on board that were without their heads. The 7th body only had its head, partly attached. Which begs the question, if all those on board had their heads missing, then who committed the murders? If it was a person at all. Number 3. The boats have been adrift for a long time. Most of the boats that have drifted into Japanese waters have bodies that are in a serious state of decay. Some of the bodies on the boats are nothing more than skeletons in clothing. This is making the task of determining who the people were very hard for Japanese authorities. In some cases, almost impossible. Number 2. Some of the boats were likely fishing boats. This is evidenced by the fact that a few of the ships contain fishing equipment. One ship had fish hooks, netting and lights for attracting squid, leading some to think that the ghost ships may have been fishing vessels that ran into trouble. Number 1. There are many theories as to what really happened to these boats and crews, but perhaps the most well received at the moment is that North Korea has sent its fishing boats further out into sea to fill greater quotas. This theory states that it is at this point that under pressure the North Korean captains, if they are from North Korea, simply run out of fuel, and hence are set adrift. This is the most dominant theory at the moment. However, one has to ask, why would so many seasoned boat captains not be able to sail shore, even without fuel for their engines? There are many stories about less seasoned seamen that make their way to land alive, even without a boat. But this is 12 ships, just in the last few months. And also, the bodies are mutilated, ripped apart, with their heads removed. Whatever you believe, the fact remains, this is a very mysterious event. What do you think happened to the ships? Maybe they were set upon by pirates? But then, what would pirates steal, since the boats are so poor and of little use? Stay tuned and subscribe to Esoteric Detective to keep up to date with the strange and unusual. And please give a thumbs up if you liked the video. Until next time, safe sailing.